What are we looking at?
Unlucky game, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just whenever I play against a Jayce, my team disrespects him, he gets fed, and then snowballs hard. Almost like a pattern.
Okay. Full clear, bot die 2v2. Top gets solo kill. Currently, it looks like you're the one disrespecting Jayce.
I mean, I thought I had the pike there. But like currently, yeah. But I thought with pike I could be able here.
Yeah, but you also like the second you see this, you also know that he has Senna here too. You know, right? Boom, that's Senna W.
Yeah, but
And then
I
even
mean it was 2v2. I was just more into that.
yeah, but I just it's stronger. I mean, it's one of the things. He also has HP advantage. On you, right? And it's like one of the things where you just have to force into them because they're double range and you guys are double melee, so you have to run into them, and that's just gonna make it easier. I mean, it's easier for them to fight because they can just kite backwards, right? Um,
Mhm.
and again, they were higher HP at the start of the fight, so I think you just base here.
Mhm.
Especially when you look mid here, even mid didn't end up mattering. But if you look mid, you should never fight just for mid. Like the mid has prio, right? You could tell, 60%, 40%. Obviously, if you look at middle of the lane, Galio's here, she's here. So if this fight gets extended or this fight was more winning, Galio will always just be first, and then it's not even
Mhm.
a discussion. Then it's going to be hard losing no matter what. So I think this is a
Yeah.
mistake, and obviously he gets his first kill. So if Jayce gets fed this game, and snowballs, well then I'm gonna know who to blame. Because then this also does it result in bike death? No, it doesn't. Okay, cleared down again. You might know Jayce is slightly faster on his clear. He's probably on his raptors already. Okay, I agree. He's probably on the bot side. Now he's probably on his red buff. Waiting for top gank. Jayce can be here. Top got solo kill, but level 6 Relia, classic. Nothing we could have done. Clear up towards Herald. If Jayce goes for a bot dive and dies, is actually really good. I think. Oh, you messed up here. Yeah. You have to. Yeah. You're trying to do it, but you just messed it up.
Yeah, I almost never mess it up. That's because it usually just instantly go over. I never have problems with
Yeah.
that and what happened here.
I agree with your mindset. I think starting Dragon instantly there when Jayce said it is correct, and then once you fuck it up, it takes too long, so then you don't do it. I think that's
Yeah,
the correct way of thinking.
but I was surprised how it almost flashed this because I got tilted by it because I almost never fail it. I'm not used to
Hmm.
failing that.
Yeah. I mean, right now I think the game's going great. You guys fully stabilized. I think this is probably bad. To pull Dragon here, even though Kai'Sa's dead. Senna's full HP. Kai'Sa has home guards. 80's dead.
Mhm.
Mid's dead. Pike's basing. Technically, these guys can stop you 2v1. You're no ult. You have a lot of gold. Um, I'd probably just base ride him here, but we'll see if you get it.
Mhm.
Especially because you're on vision, right? So, but you end up getting it, so it's fine. You have to flash out, but you end up getting it, so it's fine. The reason why I don't like this is the way I see it is this feels like, oh, I want to sneak it or do it because Jayce is dead, right? So he's dead, I'm alive. The only reason I think there's two times to do objectives. It's A, I'm just going to do it whenever I want because I'm stronger. And two, I'm gonna do it when they're not around. Either they're dead or they're opposite side of the map because I'm weaker and I don't want. And the only way for me to get them is to sneak it because they're not. If they're not here, that's sneaking it, right? Well, in my head now, like in the last 3 minutes, you guys have started winning. You got a kill. Jayce died. Bot got a kill. Mid got a kill.
Mhm.
Like now you guys are winning. Where now I think you're in option A, where you can just get your base, get your item, wait for your ult to come up, clear towards it, and then you could just take a 3v3 or 4v3 or 4v4 naturally, right? Where you're strong enough with your items and balling items to actually do it. Where I don't feel like you need to take like risks anymore. Um, you
Mhm.
could now play for guarantees, you know. Only when the games are bad, like 5 minutes ago, is when you have to take risks. That's kind of how I see it.
Okay.
This again ends up working. But even something like burning your flash kind of sucks my IMO.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, and here I think you need a base like instantly. Okay, you gonna guess what I'm gonna say about this fight?
I shouldn't have taken it.
No, if you had Flash, you win the game here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
unironically.
yeah,
Uh,
true.
so yeah. Otherwise, yeah, that once you have no Flash, it is a bit harder to take. Yes, I think here also you could probably just go on the galley. You're thinking about it and then you stop yourself. I think this is actually good to go on the galley here because you saw what you
Uh-huh.
did. You saw what you did to him. Literally, where was it? Here. What the fuck? Can this like? This is before Dusk and Dawn, right? Like he only
Mhm.
took 2 tower shots. It wasn't that crazy. But even after 2 tower shots, this fight was like he could be 2 tower shots healthier right now. Let's say he's here. He's still dead,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So you actually
I mean,
fucked this guy.
and I saw he has boots and everything. It's a god, so I was unsure about it because he'll just tank out everything and he'll just recall back. So I won't do a lot.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I was just kind of hesitant.
it does both because if you chunk him, let's say you don't kill him, let's say you just chunk him to half HP here, right? Then aren't the
Mm-hmm.
Raptors guaranteed? If he's half HP,
Uh-huh.
how can Jayce fight Raptors, right? So
I mean,
you're kind of doing both. You're not only are you also if he's shrunk to half right now, you could do Raptors and leave. If you chunk him to half, you could do Raptors and then his red and then his Crow. You could do all three of the camps,
Mhm.
right? Because you know you win 1v1 versus Chase Hard because he's level 8, you're level not 10, like you're up 2 levels.
Yeah.
The only thing that stops you is someone comes. So if you can deal with the guys that can come first, then you have like free reign. That's how you should think about it, you know?
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
it's also if he was just like not hard pushing, if he was just like kind of like chilling here, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But in this case, he's like really giving to you. Also, if it was just you, sure. But Pike's coming too. You're gonna pinch him from left. You're gonna come from left. Pike's coming from right, and he has Smirks. You
Mm-hmm.
said Pike will actually do good damage to him. You have so much CC. Think about
Mm-hmm.
it. Diana ult, Pike E, Pike Q. He can't dodge 3 different CCs. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
And he's no flash. You burned his flash last time, so you know his flash is still down too.
Yeah.
So this guy, I think Galio would die here easily. I think if it was no
Mm-hmm.
Pike, you would just chunk him. But since Pike's here, I think you'd 100% die, and then you would invade all these camps. And again, if you had flash, I think this is still fine to do, because you would just flash the Galio ult and live. But when you have no flash, it's way scarier, and then the 1 for 1ing, which you might think is fine, because Pike money, which it is technically fine. But since you don't forget you're up 2 levels, so when you die to someone, up to that when you're up 2 levels, they probably just got like a full like half level from killing you, you know. So Jayce right now, if I'm Jayce, I'm really happy about the death. Cause I like,
Okay.
but uh, but now Jayce has no flash, which is pretty big. But yeah, but just a reminder that this guy's 2-3-1, and his first kill is from you, and now his first assist is from you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen any of your teammates feed him or anything like that.
I mean, this game is not that example, but
Oh, okay, okay.
usually I don't. I just say overall
Uh huh.
because overall, whenever play against the Jayce, he just I ping out my bot lane, like he'll go there, like
Mhm.
because I take a Jayce like an assassin, early game strong assassin, and then I play around that. Like this game is not a great example, but usually that happens. But even if he gets fed, I
Yeah. No, that is pretty good
do
for
it
me.
good. I win against him.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's a good matchup for you. Even if he gets fed, there's not much Jace can do to that, and you're too tanky.
yeah, like I mean the only matchups that I actually struggle are like maybe Jax, Yi, and Gwen,
Mm.
but I still can handle them.
Well played. This is good. Leon's just 2100. I don't know. Actually, maybe a Riftmaker. Yeah, everyone goes Riftmaker nowadays. Okay, base, play a dragon. You're choosing Herald over Dragon, but again, it's kind of similar to before. I don't know why, because the game is completely stabilized. Let's look at the items. 2 items, 1.5. 1 item, 1 item. 1.5, 1.5. I know he's like scary KDA 1.3, 5.2. Your AD carries same strength if not stronger. But you asked me what I prefer. Yuntal Zeal or Yuntal BF sword. I'll take the Yuntal BF sword because this doesn't really do anything, right? Executioners.
Uh-huh.
And then more importantly, look level 10, level 9, right? And then what? So even stronger at level, even stronger by and up
Mhm.
2 levels. And I think your Pike's been playing well. Like if I'm you, I'm pretty happy playing with my Pike. He's been roaming with you, getting kills, both sums. But like also look at the sums by the way. Sums, you guys don't think about sums at all. S- the sums here are crazy. Everything's up. This is so rare and so lucky because usually so much fighting.
Uh-huh.
All four flashes up, and all the minor sums up too, and every ult's up too. Ult up, ult up, ult up. Ult. This guy's ult up in like 10 seconds. You know. So you have four
Mhm.
ults up, 8 summoners up. Everyone's either even items or up items. You're obviously stacking dragons already, so the second dragon's worth way more than a herald. Why would you ever?
Mhm.
And isn't Jayce flash is still down, and Galio flash is still down. Both their mid jungle flashes are down while your flashes are all up. How the fuck are we not fighting this dragon 44? If anything, the only lane that's like kind of losing is like top because like Aurelia has perma pride this game, right? And she's up 20 CS
Yeah, yeah.
and she's up plate. So the only lane you're like that's like not even is top, but that's like technically he just calls Silk under tower, and that's the objective you're playing for, the top side objective, you know. Like I think this is completely ass
Mhm.
backwards. I think here you 44 a dragon, you win the game on the spot. I think there's no chance you lose this 44 fight.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's like a failure of pressing tab or identifying. I think again, if you ask me right now, 5 minutes, how the game was going, 1-6, I'd say yeah, I'm definitely right now is the game state to trade Dragon for Herald. I agree. This is you know what I mean. Everyone kind of let me down if I was you.
Mhm.
But since then, shit has changed. Like we've gotten kills, our Pike has roamed a lot. We've gotten like everything's
Yeah.
been like going way better. So I don't know if you're like stuck in the early game mentality when you decide to mute everyone or what. Um, but or again, you're not pressing tab enough. But right now, the game is in a good spot, I would say. And you only trade when you think the game's in a bad spot or you think the game's really uneven, which I think is not the case
Mhm.
right now. So I think this is a mistake. Because yeah, now they end up fighting, and like yeah, you could argue like oh, they shouldn't fight without me, which I agree. But if I'm them, I'm mad too. I'm like, why the fuck are we not fighting? I'm so much, I'm stronger than them.
Mhm.
That's like a normal human reaction. I'm stronger than enemies. Why would I give them a free objective?
Yeah, I get it.
So I think this is a big mistake. It's not game losing or anything. It's not that it was game losing. It just wasn't game winning. You didn't lose the game by not fighting, but you could have won the game by fighting.
Mhm.
Okay, that was top. I think if you see them all running top here, which you actually see on Vision, either insta base and run to bot side, or just run bot side now. Like if you see 3, 4 people top, um, again we're not. This is our only weak guy. We're not fighting with Armando. If you see them all going top, and you have two grubs and a herald, sick. You guys all want a 3-man top? I'm gonna go herald mid tower. I'm gonna go herald bot tower, right? Um, because I think you're just top here. And like, imagine if you just left earlier instead of being here right now,
Uh-huh.
3v2ing. You're on midway right now, heralding, getting this tower, and then breaking you're not gonna break the second mid tower, but it's so many plates. Break this tower, get plates on this tower. Jinx can get this tower. So like we get one top tower, we get 2 towers bot, get this tower to have HP, and we get some bot camps. I think you're here
Okay.
for no reason. You're here to defend the Mundo, which is your only losing lane, the only guy that doesn't matter, and you're trying to defend him.
Mhm.
Which guy's not even defendable. He loses tower anyways, right? Look, there's four. Look how
Yeah.
legal this looks. Four top, one mid, zero bot. If you're bot right now, you're getting both towers, right? Herald,
Mhm.
Herald, gold on you and Jinx. Jinx is your hyper carry. Like this is boom. This is perfect. But we're just keep we're just late. We can't play trade now because we just had the base, right? Now it's
Mhm.
too now we're too slow to Herald because now if we start Herald mid or bot now they will be there in time. See, I think you're just playing for the wrong peoples. Okay, hit this guy. Okay, nice. I mean, every single play you done with your pike has one ball. I feel like your pike's with you, boom, kills. Nice Herald mid with Jinx. Get some plates. You don't have ults, you can't really do much. Now it's just domino effect happening. It just it's one of those things where it's not that not going for those fights lost you the game. It's that it's how do you say you need a direction in game, otherwise people are just gonna fucking do nothing. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you need like to have like a plan. Like, hey, let's play for stop tower, let's play for the dragon. But you need to like, make easy play people can understand with pings. 'Cause you can't like you're not voice comms. You can't explain a detailed plan to these people. So you make a very simple, easy to understand idea. Okay, let's fight dragon. Let's 44 let's mid tower. So you have people on board and everyone's has something to do. Because if you're just like everyone's fighting for themselves, you're hitting camps, Jinx on mid wave, Mondo's pushing top. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. It's just gonna be like people are gonna randomly start getting picked off. Someone's gonna walk into a bush, fucking this or that. You know what I mean? So I feel like when you force plays together, the game just adds more structure to it. Because I think at this point it just has devolved to like we're not really doing anything. You're just AFK farming camps, cause and you know we're just waiting for the next dragon to spawn. You know, um,
Mm-hmm.
it's just from earlier. If this feels so awkward to play now. Enemy team has gotten so many towers and random shits in the last 5 minutes, and now finally we're ready to group. Um, but now that enemy team is just so much stronger than they were before it. Let's see this. I mean, I don't know. You keep going top. I just do not give a fuck about Australia or this Mundo. Oh. No, the game's just over. I know the game fell apart randomly. I think my biggest point is the dragon. I think it's one of those things
Mm-hmm.
where I'd rather fight when I'm 2 items and everyone's 1 item than fight when I'm 3 items and everyone's 2 items. You know, that's kind of always a good mentality to
Mm-hmm.
have. And the dragon's a perfect example to that. Right now, when you based, you're the only person in the entire game with 2 items. And then by not choosing to fight, where is it?
Yeah, I get which.
Yeah. So I think that like usually there's always like one or two spots in a game watching the VOD where there's like a winning play. I think this is like your winning play. I think this is
Mm-hmm.
the strongest. Like comparing your strength to their strength is the strongest you ever were. And then
Uh-huh.
only after this, like they only had chances to catch up. They were they got this top tower. Jayce has taken some of your camps. Um, you just after this, it's way harder for you to progress the game than it is for them to progress the game, right? Because they have winning
Mm-hmm.
side lane. So Aurelia will always be able to push side deep and then get move to mid. So even though let's say your Jinx is winning and she wants to pressure mid tower, she wants to you know play aggressively, she can't because Aurelia is just gonna roam. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I think it's just from the earlier.
No,
Because
could get it.
any questions in this game?
No, not really.